Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Good afternoon. It's time for some awkward. Hello. How are we all doing today? What if Kaneko was betrayed and locked into Trula? Full movie. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I wanted to run back ACAB just because I'm still dissatisfied with my PB, but I figured it's probably best to, like, yeah, like, just take a day off from it. You do something else. And then get back and hopefully get a 3x, so... Don't want to be trapped in like a loop of just constantly dying tonight or whatever. 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks. GDQ is in 2 weeks. What the fuck? It's snuck up on me. Oh my god. The Deltarune runs in 3 weeks. Can you believe it, guys? GDQ, just 2 weeks away. Wow, it got here so fast. This wait is gonna be hell yeah. At least we have the chapters to keep us occupied. Unlike waiting for the chapters where I had nothing. Yeah, she's doing ACAB G for GDQ, and I will be on couch commentating with Ashley. I don't really say it, don't talk about that much, but yeah, I will be commentating. So, anyways. Ah. Me when I try to move my OBS window and somehow click on the fucking help link and then just... Oh. Whoa, Deltarune. Oh, and you too, I guess. Yeah, I see how it is. I can't wait to see you. Alright. So... Male meet in North Carolina. Oh. What if Spamton was hyperlink blocked in the Cromer chamber for millennia and betrayed? So true. Hi, Oakley. Hold on just a sec. Actually put me through the mail. Suspiciously Martlet-shaped package. Nuts. I'm about to be Vanguard. Well, I mean, I actually know the game now. So... I'm gonna save a lot of time in Chapter 3 and 4. Because this was like a week 1 run. This was done like not even a week after release. It was done like 5 days after release, so... I'm only going to GDQ for Death Ball anyway. Hell yeah, Death Ball! That's why... Isn't that why everyone's going? Alright. Like, what other reason is there to go to GDQ other than Death Ball? I'm going on Tuesday for Death Ball and flying back immediately after, yeah, for the fucking Death Ball tournament. I can't wait to go in there with my expertise skill of exactly 1 game of Death Ball. Because that's all I played last year. Maybe things took a strange turn right now. Toby, if Tricky Tony didn't take over in that scene. Toby was a horrible writer. I just like how everybody's collectively agreed that the line was supposed to be something else at first, and then fucking Tricky Tony took over and changed it to be weird route. Don't even know what the game is even like. Yeah, I played exactly one game, so I'm not even. I don't even think I'm making it past like a round. But you know, having fun. It's not even that like complicated. It's a pretty simple game. Thank you for your luck. Anyways, was this the run where the fucking Bloxer caught me at like the very last moment or something? Trying to remember what run that was. I just know that this is a very beatable chapter 1 for me if I like get everything, but I'm not too worried about my 1 and 2 times as long as I don't die to Neo. I don't really care about my 1+2 time because all the time saves in 3 and 4. Because 2 is better than 1 clearly, but don't you remember what rules said? 3 is better than 2. I saw someone voice claim, someone told me about someone voice claiming Goro Akechi for Chris, and honestly, like, nah, I like that one. I can't wait for Chris to talk to the soul in Chapter 7 and be like, I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you. And then, of course, there's also, the, Penny Snapcube's Chris voice that I love. Bangin' sermon, my man. Bangin' sermon, my man. Park your butt, mister. He says, yeah, no, it's a vocal stem. It's literally a vocal stem now. I just can't stop saying it. Thank you for good luck, Chisto. Says, you know, Chris, I'm connected to the shelter Wi-Fi. I love that video so much. 3 bars? I don't even get that at home. Susie takes Chris's phone so she can like make a call to someone, and only to open up and see a evil ass roaring group chat. Feeling 80 HP, 80 HP, no space. Thank you, Tricky Tony. Why did he do that? I love Toby Fox. I love his consistency. They're just like, hey, just wanted to thank you for opening the door round. That's right, me. Yeah, yeah, like the fucking SpongeBob movie scene. Just want to thank you for opening up the Dark Fountain. And of course, there's all the fucking Asgore running over deaths memes that have made a resurgence. Because that's been a joke for a while. It was just like a bit more niche. But of course, you know, regardless of all of this, it didn't matter about the quality of the chapters, because we are now, we have been sentenced to 3 more years of Undertale Yellow discourse for some reason. Like, nothing even happened this time! Easy. Yeah, I'll just reset. Me when I bonk. Twice. Shitting on hosts like out of nowhere. People just do that. People are just doing that, like... Nobody was even an asshole this time. People were just like, yeah, I don't want to read hosts. Like, okay, you don't have to share with the class. Yeah, show by Chris Gender and UTY discourse. Sigh. Thank you for good luck. Already compared to Raw to Soroba. Not that I've seen, but you know. What even is the UTY discourse? I don't get it. People are mad that other people like the game. Because they don't like it. Basically, they think Undertale Yellow is bad, and that you aren't allowed to like it. So... that because it's a Mori. Why are so many games catching strays because of Deltarune discourse? Sorban Jin is unfair because unfair because I couldn't win first try. Aren't happy unless they're in like constant discourse mode. Yep. And there's always like fucking like 14-year-olds or whatever. Because Zenith is hard. Guys, Deltarune is bad because the night is hard. So we're hating on people liking a game? Yeah, welcome to discourse. People are calling Undertale bad now. Yeah, they're trying to hide it behind saying like, oh, I don't think Undertale is bad, I just think Deltarune's better, and then they'll just like say Undertale is bad. And then they'll be like, oh, it's bad compared to Deltarune. It's like, no, they're both good. Holy shit, 2 cakes. Undertale is bad because you don't fight Gerson. Well, then what? No, but if you fought Gerson, then Undertale would be bad because then the game would be unbeatable. Is just a beta for Deltarune. I like how people are trying to argue that like Deltarune doesn't need, like, you don't need to play Undertale to fully understand Deltarune. Like, just ignore the fact that if you open the game on Nintendo Switch with no save data, it asks you to go play Undertale. All the other times Tobias said it's Undertale's parallel story, a game you can play after Undertale. It's not a direct sequel, and it's still standalone, but you still need Undertale for context on some things. Just a beta for Susie, and I was like, they aren't even the same dynamic! It's not even the same dynamic! It's like Undyne and Susie are like superficially similar, but like not even, it's not even the same dynamic. The idea that you played Undertale in mind, yeah. I think the game is still made so that, like, if you haven't played Undertale, it's still, like, a story you can understand, but, like, you know, it doesn't hit the same, you know? And, like, you know, certain concepts aren't explained because you're kind of already expected to know them. I won't reset the chapter 1 too much, I promise. I just don't want to miss fucking Rooted 2. Work nearly as well if you haven't played Undertale, yeah. Or, like, you know, the game doesn't really explain, that, like, you know, monsters turning to dust, you know, it doesn't really, like, explicitly explain that. Because, you know, that's something you would learn from Undertale. Can't understand press Z to shoot. It wouldn't, when they're saying, like, it wouldn't work as well, it meant, like, from, like, the emotional standpoint of, like, oh shit, this is the yellow soul from Undertale, you know? Not from a gameplay standpoint, of course, no. Like, there's just a whole aspect of the Spamton Neo fight that's, like, completely lost if you haven't played Undertale and don't know about Neo. Don't know about Mettaton Neo. Like, if you even get lost in the song, because there's literally, like, 2 different Undertale leitmotifs in that song. It's like, Deltarune explains the bare minimum it needs to, so that, like, you know, shit just doesn't come out of nowhere. But, you know, it doesn't, it still expects you to know some things. Yeah, no reaction to Undyne showing up. Yeah, that's like the shit that can happen. You know, it's not like it's necessary, but I think there's just a whole part of the story you're missing out on. You know? Susie's part. It could also just be that, like, some monsters, like in the Deltarune world, some monsters bleed and some don't, you know? Because, I mean, if, like, you know, getting more and more closer to Sans, like, you know, Sans Undertale is Sans Deltarune, and that would make sense because Sans also bleeds when you kill him in Sinnoh. So it would make sense if if monsters and Deltarune just bleed, but like not all of them. Like maybe some of them don't. I don't think Napstablook would bleed, and Napstablook's a monster in Deltarune. Say it's getting way more. Honestly, I'd say it's getting more attached to Undertale. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this game that doesn't work if you haven't played Undertale. I think, like, as a story, it's still its own standalone thing, and it's not just Undertale 2. But I think, like, it's really pushing, like, you into, like, considering stuff from Undertale. Like, getting more, yeah, it's getting more connected, but, like, it's still a standalone story. I don't care. Sure, I've talked about as being dusty, and they're in cases, right? Yeah, I think. Actually, I don't know if they're described as being dusty. They are in cases, though. That is true. They are in cases. Darker flowers is very strong. Yeah, I mean, like, the whole flower thing is, like, you know, they each correspond, like, you know, you have, like, the gold flower, flowy, blah, 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 but then you have the, soul, but then, like, they have the other ones that correspond to, like, the different human souls from Undertale. And, you know, Asgore talks to his flowers. So they will be Darkners. But yeah, I feel like Deltarune is a game you can still, like, understand without playing Undertale, but you're missing, like, half the story if you don't. Or to, and then there's actual dust interchangeably, yeah. It has. Because, like, you know, there is the Dusty Tutu, but we don't even know if that's monster dust. That is just the description. And there are other places in Undertale, I'm pretty sure, where dust is just used as, like, dust. Kind of like how ashes can be two different things in real life, yeah. It's just like it definitely can be a little confusing with like a term as generic as dust, though. You know, which is why sometimes it's hard to clarify. Which is why sometimes it was hard for Undertale to clarify things, since it used the words interchangeably. Hi, welcome in. But yeah, I still feel like, trying to say that, like, Undertale isn't necessary, or that, like, Undertale is, like, just a is just a beta for Deltarune. I think that's, like, false. It's like, yes, Undertale was the game that Toby made to prove that he can make a game so he could then make Deltarune. But, you know, he still, like, put his everything into Undertale. Yeah, it technically isn't necessary for Deltarune, but you're missing out on so much. And, you know, also, Toby really is pushing Deltarune as the game you play after Undertale. Whole in-game purchase nothing burger. Yeah, that was just because it links to the Undertale eShop page. And that's only in the Switch version, by the way. Like, it only does that whole, oh, go play Undertale on the Switch version. Also, hi, NR. Basically, in summary, Twitter sucks. True. No, actually true. Factual information. Truth nuke. Truth fountain, even. Shadow Mantle isn't technically necessary to beat the Roaring Knight. Exactly. Or I guess, like, to use another piece of media, it's like saying that you can skip into a random part of JoJo and understand everything. You don't, like, you know. Except in the JoJo fanbase, part skipping is considered a crime, worthy of execution. Not necessarily enhances your understanding. I think people need to recognize that. Start Dragon Ball and Z. Okay, well, the thing is there is that Z is literally the middle of the story. It just kind of happened to work well as a starting point, but it's still the middle of the story. The only reason it was even separated was for, like, a marketing thing by Toei. UTY isn't Toby Core, though. But yeah, I think people need to understand, like, just because something can stand alone from another thing it's related to, you know, I don't, that doesn't mean that, the the previous thing is completely unrelated, you need no knowledge from it, you know. Someone saying that you should probably play Undertale before Deltarune isn't them saying Deltarune is Undertale too. Gain death threat because it isn't Toby Core. Lieutenant President doesn't feel real, yeah. Fellas, is Dante's Inferno required reading for Ultra Kill? But is actually there in the game, yeah. I feel like you would be crucified for saying that the knight is gonna show up in Chapter 3. Ultra Kill the Dante's Inferno is what Dante's Inferno was to theology! +2. But yeah, there's definitely a difference between saying, I think this thing from Undertale will be followed up on or expanded upon in Deltarune, and, OMG guys, Kara possessing Chris at the end of Chapter 1? Chris gonna genocide everybody? I think there is a difference between those two things. It's like, I appreciate Deltarune gaining more ground to stand on its own and not just live in Undertale's shadow, but I think they are I think both games are important for each other. Oh, opinion, what's your least favorite chapter? I feel like it just has to be 1 by default. And I love Chapter 1. Chapter 1 walks so Chapter 2 says it. Chapter 1 walks so Chapter 2 could jog, so Chapter 3 and 4 could sprint. Chapter 1 takes away. Chapter 1 is like the intermediary point between Undertale and Deltarune. It's like the chapter to ease you in, you know? You can't just throw someone who just finished Undertale directly into like Chapter 4 style stuff. You kind of need this. You kind of need Chapter 1 here as like that intermediary point, little transition. Just got randomly dropped one day, didn't it? Chapter 1, yeah. Halloween 2018, my beloved. Chapter 1 is very standalone. And I think that was the point, because originally it was supposed to be the only thing we had until the full game release. The uninstall was malware by accident. Do not run the survey program uninstaller in System 32. The System 32 folder. Worst mistake of my life. But yeah, I feel like Chapter 1 is, like, I'm not gonna say worst, I'm gonna say least good chapter by default. By virtue of it being the first one. Because, I mean, like, Chapter 1 was still, like, mostly Toby and Timmy. Toby didn't even get a team together until, like, 2020. Because that's when, like, it was the 2020, status update, where Toby put out the call for a team. Comparing a cake to 3 bigger cakes? Exactly. Why am I going to Jevil? AB brain rot? AB brain rot real? Streamer, I thought you said you weren't gonna run ACAB? Chapter 1 has Field of Hopes and Dreams, so it can't be all bad. I bonked. Used to watching. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, at least I got the 2-turn. Literally just chapter order. Might just be recent. Yeah. I will say, when it comes to, like, OST ranking, so, like, you know, just ranking the OST as a whole. Like, Chapter 4 and Chapter 1 are tied to me because it's literally just recency bias versus nostalgia bias. how I've missed you carrying the weight of life. I don't need to do this extra solo, but like it's just muscle memory stuff. Not like it matters because this is gonna be the fast one, so it didn't really matter that I did the solo. Guardian, Third Sanctuary, Hellbangers, Never Ending Night, 12 a.m. Chapter 4 OST is stacked. Three out of the 5 songs in my top 5 Deltarune songs are from Chapter 4. Concert for you, yeah! Yeah, from now on it's so fucking good. C. Yeah, Dark Sanctuary is really good. But yeah, currently my top 5 Deltarune OST songs, so my top 5 Deltarune songs, Field of Hopes and Dreams, World Revolving, Third Sanctuary, Guardian, From Now On. Guardian, From Now On are like interchangeable. Alright, out of Chapter 1. Oh, the number 1 is interchangeable? Yeah. Number 1 Black Knife is really good. It's in my top 10. It made it to the top 10. It was in top 5 for a while until, Chapter 4 just kind of kicked it out. I think Chapter 3 has the weakest OST, and that's just because, like, a majority of it is just focused on, like, the game show part, but, like, the hits in Chapter 3 are, like, it hits. The highs are extremely fucking high. It's TV Time, TV World, Black Knife, Sword. What else? Rooter Buster. The lows in Chapter 3 are just like, okay. They're not bad. Okay. What did I interact with? No, I agree. I agree. What even was my top 10? Hold on, let me pull up the... I don't remember, like, the specifics. Well, let me pull up my tier list. Okay. Alright, yeah. My top 10, Field of Hopes and Dreams, World Revolving, Third Sanctuary, Guardian, From Now On, Neverending Night, TV World, Black Knife, 12 AM, and Dark Sanctuary. What's Titan themes? Guardian. Guardian is so good. I fucking love the when the Sanctuary motif kicks in. It's like cinema. Welcome back, Scott the Waz. You know what's funny? Hammer of Justice is like 11th on my tier list. It just barely didn't cut top 10. Alright. Still games. Still games. The makeshift banjo. I really like Hammer of Justice. But yeah, it's definitely gonna take a lot to beat my 1 and 2, though. Like my number 1 and my number 2. Mostly just because, like, you know, Field of Hopes and Dreams, that's the Deltarune song. It's just the Deltarune song. Like, it is the perfect encapsulation of Deltarune. And then World Revolving, I just love a lot. Funny Jebel song. I fought that fucking guy for 2 months straight. Take on Big Shot? I like it. I jokingly call it mid shot, like, just because, you know, a lot of people, like, have that song as, like, really, really highly rated. But, like, you know, I think it's fine. Like, I didn't get, like, all the super duper hype around it. It's a really good song. It's just like, you know, that's really it for me. My favorite part of Big Shot is the World Revolving leitmotif part. So, I wonder what that says. I don't think Big Shot is bad, though. It's still, like, top-tier song, just, I don't know. One of the weaker Super Boss themes for me. Does Nightmare have a song? Yeah, Burning Eyes. That's, like, that ranked the lowest of the Secret Boss themes for me, but... I don't know, I feel like it wasn't really trying to be the secret... Like, it wasn't really trying to be, like, the same type of song, so... It's hard to rank Burning Eyes in the Secret Boss themes, because it isn't really trying to be the same as the other Secret Boss themes, you know? Because it's meant to just be a short loop, like, short 8-bit loop for, like, an 8-bit boss fight, you know? It's designed to be, like, a shorter, repetitive song, because it's a shorter fight. Yeah, the guy, sweet Cap'n Cakes. I find it funny when people are like, oh, why do they have so much songs? Like, oh man, I can't believe the DJs heavily associated with music have a lot of songs on the OST. Isn't that crazy, guys? That the music makers have a lot of songs? I mean, I get it's annoying because they're like all back to back to back, but like I never really got the complaint too much. But then again, maybe that's just because I don't listen to the OST, like, in order. I usually just have a playlist on shuffle. So I consider the Knight one of the secret... I don't consider it a secret boss. I think it's closer to a super boss. Because, like, you know, it can't really be a secret boss because it's a required fight in the story. Like, the only secret part about it is that you can win. And I don't really think that qualifies it as a secret boss. Because the boss isn't secret. So I think it's just closer to a super boss. For calling them. Well, the thing is, like, when people say that, they try to say that to mean that, like, oh, Shadow Mantle isn't a boss. Like, it's a boss. It's a boss that is secret. It is a secret boss. You can literally not get more secret than that. Mantle isn't that secret. Okay, but by that logic, Jebel isn't that secret. Secret doesn't mean super fucking hidden, hard to find. Secret means off the beaten path. Like, in the context of a game, I mean. Like, in the context of, like, video games. Secret doesn't have to be super hard to find, obscure. It can also just be off the beaten path. Okay, well, you see, that's because Spamton isn't the secret boss. Spamton Neo is the secret boss. People just say Spamton for the sake of brevity. People will die on the hill that the Mantle isn't a fight. That isn't a boss fight. People will die on the hill that ERAM is not a boss fight. Do Deltarune fans know what a boss fight is? I don't really need Auto Axe. I shouldn't have gone for that. Why did I even go for that, Lamau? Good bit. I'm losing like 5 years on this split. This chapter, I have a feeling this chapter 2 is gonna be dog water. It's gonna be shit, but it's fine. All the time saves in chapter 3 and 4. As long as I don't die to Neo, I'm fine. You probably can't, return with the setup, but I didn't feel like selling anything to get the auto axe. Especially because it's fucking Snowgrave. Rebuild my house. Rebuild my kids. Decently difficult. I feel like it should be considered a boss. It's a boss fight. It has an HP. It has HP that you deplete while playing. It is a boss fight. You know what? I'll say it. Birdly is a boss. Okay. I'm gonna continue this run. I'm not going back to chapter 1. I am not going back to chapter 1. I will lose 3 minutes if I have to. Like I said, this chapter 2 is gonna be shit. Maybe we'll stop taking weird... I mean, but people aren't talking about Weird Route because, you know, really the only new content was in chapter 4. I tried to what caused the diamond monster? Rossay fucking died. I'll say he's evil confirmed. I like how I only lost 48 seconds. You know, to that and also missing Smorgasbord. What if Uva was betrayed and trapped in the chapter 1 chamber? What if Ashley was betrayed and trapped in the naming chamber? Yeah, less people run them because, you know, longer. No games. Yeah, like 10 runs after a year. I mean, that's just long games for ya. save. Yeah, Twitch moment. I love it when Twitch just doesn't send a message. Small indie company, etc. Exactly. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, yeah, shout out to Iron Shackle not even making Ambucrit, still not even making Ambucrit easier. You still have to get it. But, you know, I just hit it anyways, so... Our server tag and memes back. Let's go. Ha, unnerf Pink Ribbon. Wow, this game's taking a real weird route. Say that again. Or something else. Great damage off Mystic Crit with Iron Shadow. What a scam. Amazing. I love Iron Shackle. It does literally nothing, but I equip it anyway. Almost for gore. Double twin ribbon before we knew the debuff. Yep. My casual save for chapter 4 has a double twin ribbon. That we didn't know. Tony's trick. Real careful here not to sleep miss. Crisis averted. I can't wait for 6 twin ribbons. Like I love that you can just lose TP with 6 twin ribbons if you hack those in. During Gray's time is wild, yeah. I will say, I think, like, from a casual standpoint, like, having 1 pink ribbon is still good. And honestly, even, like, for a speedrun, it's still pretty decent. Like, the minus 20% isn't that bad, and you can have, like, you can put on some lodestones if you really want to offset it as much as you want. I keep it on, well, and like, well, in this category, you know, I keep it on just because, like, fucking, like, though, barely any, like, not really many fights where it matters, and it's actually useful in Tenna, because the Gray's time save, the Gray's turn save, is only counting ticks, not, like, Gray's ticks, not, like, anything, not, like, you know, actual amount grazed. So Pink Ribbon is actually really useful in that fight, for making the turn save easier. Helicopter 5 is gonna go insane. I'm not ready. Thank God the ribbon like the ribbon nerf doesn't affect like Jackenstein and Titan and Spawn, I guess, as well. Like if it did, like, oh my God. Like, thank God it doesn't. Imagine if lodestones affected Titan. That would be insane. That would be so crazy. No one cares enough, yeah. And like, I'm also the only, I'm the only person who's cared to run ACWR glitchless. And Sibbles. Sibbles also ran this category. Guys, Birdly locked in. Snow Games! Uncle Ben, what happened? Snow Games! From Chimkin. Oh man, Noel's thing. Oh man, Noel, things really took a weird route right now, huh? Am I right? Noel, where are you going? I'm sorry. I'll try to be funny next time. Maybe need to save. I like got hit once. Sure, if there's no effects on future chapters. Nothing happens in chapter 3, so surely that means chapter 4 is the same, right? Why can't I do bed skip? Safe, hit this. Also, hey, remember when my PB got Miss Pippus? Toby's not adding a bed skip to Weird Route. There's no reason to. You have to live with the actions of your consequences. You have to consciously abort. People want to make all chapters any %? Yeah. Without the Shadow Mantle, without the Time Stones, give me the 1 in 20. Fuck you. I think having to go through Chapter 4 True Reset on Weird Route's kind of cool. I don't know. It means we get to go up to Alvin and be like, banging sermon, my man. The diner, huh? Except we don't have to do that. Still feels weird that you can't. Well, you can't abort it because it's slower. You can abort it in ASC. It's just slower. Nice dumpy skip. I don't really want to do I'm not going to go for the turn save just because I'm not confident in my grazing for that. Yeah, it's like significantly slower because you have to do. Yeah, you still have to do all the gameplay in the holiday manner. could have been a little better, but... Did I even go? I don't think I went for the turn save in my PB. Yeah, I didn't go over. I just lost a bit of time for like, just playing a little sloppy. It's fine. Easy game. I've practiced this fight a bit. Not nearly as much as Jevil. I find Neo way easier to pick up on. Some of that is Pink Ribbon, some of that is just that the attacks are a bit simpler. I don't know, someday I'll sit down and learn Ribbonless Grazing. Less crazy and random, yeah, absolutely. Well, less crazy and random is kind of not true when you're doing big shot spam, because that makes them more crazy and random. It's so funny that this song plays right now. Less random, more crazy. It's funny because the enraged version is a little bit, like, is more consistent because of the head attack. Like, really what it does is it just replaces the, like, the big shot spam, like, it just replaces, like, all the attacks with their harder variants. And, you know, also makes Neo do, like, a bajillion damage, but... Did you watch your inventory? Someone said it's in your inventory in Chapter 3, but not in Chapter 4. Someone said that, but that is the only, like, source I have, is just someone in a Twitch chat said it. So, take it with a grain of salt. It could be like you were like maybe communicating with like something like in like main route, but I'm just going off of what literally one person in Twitch chat said. Don't you know Twitch chat is evil? No, Raw say is evil. Yeah, I lost a lot, and I lost a lot of time. Thank you, Ralsei, for dying a horrible death against Birdly. Not gonna have. Let's go! Proud of you. Only removing it if it is unequipped. Ah, so if you had it equipped, then that's... Yeah, it is funny though, because like, it would lead to Noelle saying, "Oh, you gave me my watch back," and then Chris is just still wearing the watch. All right. Silverwatch is such a scam. Like, oh, let me save my, like, 1 frame on an attack, maybe. Sometimes. Watch this effect might as well be unlocks new dialogue in Weird Route. Remember the match scene? Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. I don't know the specific places to mash it, but I will just mash it in like places where I think I would know. I know there's some pauses, I think, right? I know you mash it at the end for Tenna. I saw that post. I haven't looked into like the other places where you can mash it, so... I'm just gonna mash C right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, just fucking... That's so funny. hold right to whatever this is. Let's get the croissant. Not needed, so... You only need 3 keys. And luckily this is an AB, so I don't have to worry about my rank. All I have to do is make sure I get an A rank on board too, which is easy. Quick center. I did that on my PS5 playthrough today. You realize you can just skip the croissant? Yeah, skipping the croissant requires requires drinking the Oasis, which, you know, most people don't know you can do. Bruh. Alright. Cooking minigame moments. I like how I still got an S rank though, because I got a good score. You know, the entire Oasis was gone. Feeling a little thirsty, you know? Yours is only 8 bits, so they were 1 bit a drink. Good bit. Minor time save. Yeah, I love comparing to a week 1 run. Where the only thing, like, you know, my chapter 1 and 2 were pretty decent, and then. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This song's underrated. I like this song. Yeah, Paradise it's just a chill song. Gotta say my 0.5. Very important time save. Sorry, I'll say no time for character development. Hold on. Time save. I love entering from the top. Okay. Okay, second cycle's fine. I'm not playing Deltarune. At least someone I can agree with. Based. And man, this entire, like, board 2 is so chill. I guess it helps that we don't have to worry about cooking. Having good cooking. If you fill up the popularity bar, then it ends early. Oh, I didn't even notice. Good timing. Oh yeah, by the way, I try doing Lightner's Live on a controller kind of sucks. I don't know, maybe it's just the because of the buttons, the PS5 buttons. They're a bit harder to click down. It could just be because of the controller. It could literally just be because you have to, like, put more pressure on the PS5 buttons. That and, like, latency. Other controller. I messed up a lot. I've been using Z and Shift for Lightner's Live. Because I am not beholden to sticky keys like other runners. Yes, right shift. Z left shift. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Go, white boy, go. What is this piano mashing? Okay, I'm gonna just gonna buy these for Ralsec. The bro can have some armor. I also gotta buy weapons for Chapter 4. I don't need to buy the Black Star though, because I have Puppet Scarf. I'm using a. Do you have a controller plugged in? You gambled for Tension Max. Hey, I gambled for Tension Max in my casual playthrough, and I got it on my second gold item. If that's anything. In fact, I got 3 gold items in a row somehow. All I did was put in 200 points for each. I also got the dog dollar. I should get none. I only got 2 non-gold capsules. Dog dollar and then 50 points. Dreamer, do the time save. I don't feel like it. Thank you, Ralsei. I'm holding X here. It doesn't matter. No, I will hold down X. I like holding down X. Bro trying to be different. The family's fighting again. Yay, I didn't get in the way. I saved like less than a second or however much not knocking off the hat saves. All goats ever. Thanks for all say. Okay, but who's ready for 99 Zapper? So I feel like I'm losing time from the extra shopping I did. I don't remember where I did that in my PB. So. Okay. Alright, I got time save here. But unfortunately, I cannot do the wrong warp that makes you old. Something about the room? I got old. I almost ran into that guy. Mike, kill this man. Mike, force the Deltarune fan to read Homestuck. Oh no. Alright, stupid fucking encounter skip. Bitch, you thought. Mike, force the Deltarune fan to play Undertale Yellow. With another round of 3. No! No! Not 3 more years of 3 Houses Discourse. Who says he dies to Ravik? Listen. Listen, I gotta get my paranoid saves in. You never know when something might happen. Listen, what if Goku was betrayed and trapped in the time... Why do they, like, never spawn from the diagonals in this one? I meant to say Ribic. You know, I read Ribic as Ravik. When I bonk. Shimmer, you were losing time. Shimmer, why aren't you playing perfectly at all times? Next question. Alright, Roxel's card. Shimmer, why are you gay? I don't know. Why don't you take a look at our DMs? What the... What a funny fight. Oh boy, it's my favorite attack. Planes are so annoying to dodge. It's what? Say that again. Ah, I got bad RNG. So I have a laser pointer. Pip is Ralph Believer, wilted a rose. I did that, okay. Dude, I can't. I'm getting. It was fucking up. The heels. They're out to get me, man. Anyways, the speedruns suck because we don't have Star Walker. The laser pointer is animated, yeah. Chocobar TV, exactly. That's why it's the only good category. Well, and all items. No one will shed a tear for him. This fucking screen transition, man. Don't do weird, huh? Just no great. Alright, time for top 10 funny moments. Chapter 3 annoying in this category is another. No, not really. It's just chapter 3. It's like saying if it's like asking if like chapter 1 is annoying in all chapters because it doesn't change. It's just the nature of all chapters. Chapter 1 is annoying because it's chapter 1, not because of all chapters. Da, 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 da. Worst attack in this fight. I hate this attack so much. Bruh. Eight. Didn't get fast static, Wilted Rose. Lamau. Definitely gonna buy some Wafer Guards in Chapter 4. At least one for Susie, because I think she only has an Amber card right now. Oh my god! December! December! I am the Finder Dodge Girl. June! You know, people complaining that UTY when the fan game about when the fan prequel focuses on fan characters. Wait, what? Well, that's crazy. Whoa, mind blown. What if Death appeared now? No way, is that December Roaring Night Holiday? Master Shield remix, do this. Master Shield cover. Where's that a little higher health? I think I'll just need to check. Press right. forgot this isn't AB. Exactly, the AB brain rot. That's why I had to tell myself to press right. If I were to fight this guy and said, God, every category would be ASC. Does it almost save time in ACM? I don't know. It's the only thing you can do. We don't allow you to, like, not have that there unless it's true reset. That just shows up if you've died to the night before. Doesn't make any sense if you're just playing a 9. Well, I mean, if you're the only way you can see that is if you've already beaten the chapter. So it's not like you'll be seeing it on your first playthrough. If you're going back and then you die tonight, you'll probably be trying to beat it at that point. Banging sermon, man. Fucking immediate Scott the Woz. Well, the thing is, well, one, obviously that wouldn't be allowed about the league. The thing is, it's not even tied to completion data. It's a variable within dr.ini. It's literally like a variable in dr.ini that's globally tracked. Alright, time to lose 18 seconds to JP, even though I didn't play in JP in my Phoebe. Chapter 4 is definitely very improvable. I mean, my fucking Chapter 4 AB time in ASC. Like, my ASC Chapter 4 time is faster than this, and that fought Gerson. Fucking love that it just plays at the start. It's so good. Yes, yeah, Black. Yeah, but still, you know, also, you know, doing the entirety of the Gerson fight. Because I have no choice but to follow. No way, rules card? Real? Yes, sleep is left, right? Yes. Thank you. I loved your laser pointer. Cruisy. Anyways, this is requisite. I think every single chapter for True Reset run needs to do this. Bangin' sermon, my man. Chris will sing swears. Bangin' sermon, my man. Also, I'm not gonna stop for it this time because I've already done the joke twice, but things have taken kind of a weird route. You see, it was on screen for like a frame, so there, it was on screen. Two frames actually, because Automaster sucks. Toby, save us. Sin! I love you. Another day in hometown. That's the best part about this category in ASC is because you get to listen to that for like 30 seconds. Oh my god! December! Mary CD2 for like 1 second, but it's not. It's not Mary CD. I am the Finder Dodge girl. June! Mary CD2. Well, actually, it's called Gingerbread House, but... What if the code for the Deltarune was like Undertale's release date or something? Alright, time to lose 18 seconds to JP. For no reason. Oh yeah, you just gotta use the bathroom, you know? It happens. Entire weird route cutscene. Hey, Noel. Noel, I have a really cool question for you. Hey, Noel, can you look at this cool color filter I found in Photoshop? Isn't it cool? The color palette of despair. I like how it plays the jingle multiple times. How long will it take to back on the file select? About 10 seconds, probably. I don't know, you see, the thing is, like, why would I want to play this section in JP? We wouldn't be able to see Bangin' Sermon, my man. I'd say that's worth 18 seconds. What is it in JP? I don't know. But we wouldn't be able to read it. Bangin' Sermon, my man. Hello, Tenna's biggest fanboy. Shout out tonight. I was fucking cackling when I found this file. I don't really think that's worth it though, because like that takes like about 10 seconds. Yes, that is the ambience here. Tinnitus.ogg. It's funny because like on one of the, I think it's on, I don't know if it's on both of the jingle choicers, but at least one of them, there is no option to abort. Yeah, so I'll really only be saving like 8 seconds. OMG, hi Marley, welcome back. Marley, you missed the cool color filter I found. I tried to show it to Noelle, but I don't think she liked it. I love Amori, by the way. Amori-ass fucking scene right here. Chris? Hey, Chris. I don't think they're having choir practice. They're having a sermon. Bangin' Why is that unstoppable? I don't understand. Dramatic effect. Doing the piano fast can be awkward sometimes. Especially when you have to, like, switch between notes. And just hitting neutral by accident, yeah. Or like on like the ones like the where you have to play a note twice, you accidentally play it 3 times. Why does that sword just sometimes just not hurt me? What does this mean for the lore? True. The knight hasn't figured out how proper hitboxes work. If only they figured it out. If only they could figure it out earlier. I love you, Dark Sanctuary. Sometimes the stars don't hit you, yeah. But why couldn't it be the swords? No. I'll make sure I'm... Bleh. Menuing moments will be. Also, yes, I know about the 12-second faster cutscene if you recruit, like, only one enemy but don't lose anyone else. I just haven't learned any of the menuing for the encounters for that, so... Just gonna stick with what I know. I almost made it without going down the wrong path. Sigh. I'm old. or are you old man because you're old? I love double-handing that. I have to fucking two-hand that spare. You could just move the step stool. She's a little stupid. Don't judge. He's the old man because he did the wrong warp that makes you old. That's true. I think Susie desperately needs these. Thank you for good luck, Jack. Speaking of Jack. Jack shows up right before the Jackenstein fight. Curious. Alright, Bit Jim. I will not mess this up. I will not mess this up. You're too true! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! I love the song. The song's really catchy. Magnomeji, hi, I missed you. It's after this one that I don't scare the cat. Wrong. Yeah, that checks out. I don't even think I used Scaredy Cat in my PB. Left, then you go to right to talk to him. Streamer remembered how to play the game. Yippee! Okay, so like, can Gerson just teleport? Like, is that what's happening? Can he just teleport? Does he have instant transmission? Is he Goku? What if this is the hybrid? Was this where Goku was betrayed? The gem. Yay! I love hitting that cycle. It's so satisfying. What if Gerson was betrayed and put in the drawer for 100 years? Alright, play nice. Yeah. Okay, first pass. Got through the first pass. Oh yeah, I'm sure there was lore there on that top option, but didn't feel like it. Oh my god! How did I get through that? Oh my god. I thought they were about to touch me there. My Sleepy Cat, you good luck on right? Well, thank you, Sleepy Cat, for the good luck. Yeah, you go, you go, Chris. Play that song. Yeah! Yeah! Yo, Aces, buddy! Hi, buddy. Thank you for good luck. How was the ACAB glitched? The game crashed? Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. How far? Tenna. Oh. Ah. Yeah, do you know why it crashed? I'm gonna buy another Rayford Bird. Just in case. Give it to Ralsei. They weird routed my man's for him. He ain't do none. Hi, Ashley. Anyways, this run has been going so far. Don't look at Chapter 2. Nothing happened in the Birdly 1 split. Nothing happened. Have a chapter. Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, if you do that now, it crashes the game. Nothing happened in the Birdly 1 split. Ralsei definitely did not die on the last turn of the Birdly fight. What did we say? Oh, we talked. I'm sorry, man. Listen, when you get out of the Chapter 1 mines, you know, sometimes you just want to keep going. Oh, got that juke. The real Gaster 1225. Hey, Chris, you beat the knight yet? Wrong run, unfortunately. Died a horrible, tragic death. You know what? I gotta respect this one. Didn't try to type in wingdings. Mad respect. Rebuild my kid. Why does this exist? Because when I was like, you know, renaming my channel points and whatnot, Xander said you should have a redemption for rebuild my kids. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I made it 50K because why not? Piles of Gerson's dust. Take Carol's Xbox. I left it there. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Just gotta deal with this situation first. Does it have Uno? I mean, of course, you know, everyone has Uno, dipshit. It came free with your fucking Xbox. 3/4 Chris. Already. I love how much time I've already saved in chapter 4 alone. Move outside the bunker. On it. I got it. Be there as soon as I can wrap up this situation. I remember to look at the game. The church situation is crazy. I love you, Second Sanctuary. Kobe being held at gunpoint would make, yeah. He composes every single song like it's his last song. Toby writes like a man who had everything taken from him and composes like every song is his last. I'd love that you just get 69. Toy? Wait, hold on. Friend inside me? The goofy attack reticle. Yeah. Oh, I need to take off. Swap on Amber card. Need to get Susie's defense down a bit for fake Gerson. Aura farming trailer shot. They knew. This is me when chapter 4 is waiting. Entering the bad vibes chamber. I do need to swap around items at some point. I'll probably swap out Pink Ribbon for the Wafer Guard I bought. Put Iron Shackle on Susie. Aura farming. The whole back end of this chapter is just hype moments and aura. Gym Hero makes Titan harder. If the only category you will ever use a gym in this fight on is ACAB. ACAB G. And I guess also probably, yeah, also all Shadow Crystals. It saves more time in Titan, really. It's way better to use it in Titan. Especially because it only, like, if you use it in Gerson, it only overall saves 5 seconds. Because it saves 28 seconds in Gerson, and the gym optimally takes 23 seconds to get. I mean, even though there was a small bit where we thought skipping the tension gym could save time in Titan if you did the fight perfectly. We're getting Chapter 2 gym for Titan? Wait, that's true. Why haven't we considered that? The joke is that the Chapter 2 tension gym is in Castletown. And also, yeah, it's also AR exclusive. Don't. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second I thought I saw it in my BBT. There we go. Swap around items. Yeah. Surely for Akar. Surely worth it. It's surely worth the over a minute it takes. The chapter is this is chapter 4. Yay! Over a minute is generous, yeah. I was trying to be kind. Can't wait to Jack G save all our friends. Yeah, yeah. guy since you killed Gay. During Pride Month, too. I'm sorry. Hype moments and aura. This is me when I am aura farming. Notice how the knight has a sure kill and still couldn't do it yet because they are a fraud. Is it stupid? Well, you see, the knight just didn't account for the fact that we all had focus sashes equipped. We're all using our focus bands. Two HP Ralsei. The knight didn't account for Susie's goat energy. Actually, Ralsei's the goat. Old. You lose that fountain, it's over. Truth fountain. Go straight to summon the new. Well, you see, the knight knew that they were up against base Susie. And the crab winning. Knight would follow the base Gerson, yeah. It's pretty telling how once Gerson showed up, the Titan just died immediately. Curious. What is Chris and Susie's group project? Hey, you remember that video that that Toby posted, like the top 5 Shadow Guy things? That was their project. Alright. 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 Locking in. snakes attack. Oh, hey, I got the turn skip. Nice, I didn't expect that. I missed, like, all the crits on the last one. It's not worth it. Not to, it's not worth it. Rude Buster only does, like, marginally more damage. Puppet Scarf carry. Yeah, true, I forgot I had Puppet Scarf. I'm old! I'm surprised I got the turn save. I really was not expecting that. Maybe you can cycle skip? I don't know. Titan Guide gonna be like Queen. Close enough. Welcome back, 5-1. Oh, nice. Speed keep. It's funny because Tenna has the, like, fucking, like, shield skip stuff because of the mini games. The Tenna strat, yeah. Mug the goat. You can't, but it's funny. That's the best type. I think this is just barely not gonna 250. Not gonna be a 249. Because there's like 8 seconds in this split because it split at the old location. This was before we decided on room transition. Sit. Me, Gunner. Yep, checks out. Bang. This is faster than the ASC run submitted to Weird Route Glitched, right? I don't remember what time that was. I think this is faster. Oh yeah, lore or something. Yeah, trauma. I need to put my tag back on. Yeah. Shion's unconscious. Okay, yeah. I'm submitting this to Glitched and Glitchless just because it's funny. I could submit this as a glitched run. There's nothing stopping it. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. Like my record, grr. Listen. Now there will be a second run on the glitched leaderboard. So. Oh, I'm one follower away from 1900. Chat, can one person follow? I'm almost at 1900 followers. Let's go! Big, huge. All I have to do is ask. Thank you. Thank you so much. The big 2K soon. Soon I'll be a 2K Andy. That was fun. I don't know, I like this category. There's something weird about this category where I kind of prefer it to main route. Like, specifically, like, I prefer ACWR to, like, ACMR for, like, 1 through 4 specifically. I don't know. Well, I mean, ACMR glitched, it makes sense, because that's kind of an annoying category, because you don't have S action or R action, so 10 is, like, harder. Yeah, there's other things I have to remember. There's something weird about it? Wait, say that again? Alright, are any oomph streaming? Oh, hey, Penny Snapcube playing Weird Route for Chapter 4. Raided Trinky a few times. Let's raid Venta. Alright, what are they doing? They were doing chapter 3 80%. There was the new MASH C tech, so makes sense. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah. See you guys later. Bye.